Hello. Today we're gonna do a really long video, but I'm really excited about it and I hope that you will also enjoy it. So on the 29th of April, so now about 2 weeks ago, there was the Botanika in Germany, which is a plant convention that happens twice a year, where different plant stores, companies, and also private people, normal people, can display, sell, and, you know, swap houseplants, which is super duper exciting. It was a super fun time. I loved it. It was very exciting. But yeah, I thought I would take you along. I filmed a lot there. I'll have a haul bit at the end, but for now we're just gonna look at absolutely everything that they had. It was quite crowded, and in the beginning I am a bit rushed. I hope that's still watchable, but it does get better in the end, I promise. So excuse that, but yeah, anyways, let's go and look at all of these plants. Alright, so after coming in, there was this little hallway bit where there was a couple of stands with plants. There was like a good mixture between rare things and more common things. You can see here there was some philodendron ring of fires, I believe, and some Thai constellation. But then here we have like Syngonium mottled, which is, I mean, this is still 30 euros. Some things were slightly overpriced in my opinion, but yeah, whatever. This is a philodendron something milkshake, I think. I'm not entirely sure. We have some kind of anthurium here. There was a lot of anthuriums overall, and it's gonna be very obvious that I do not know a lot of anthuriums in this video, but I hope you can excuse that. Anyways, some Syngonium here. I also don't know what this is exactly. They had some variegated melanochrysum, which is very exciting. Yeah, some kind of different anthurium. All I can say is that it's not a clarinervium, I'm pretty sure. I think this is Alocasia mellow, I think. This anthurium is really pretty. The like sort of elongated leaf shape is very cutesy. Lots of variegated things that I'd never seen with variegation. Some Monstera esqueleto, I think. Syngonium pink. That's definitely not what that is called, but it is pink, that's for sure. Florida Beauty, something else that's, I think, a philodendron, but not sure. That's the Florida Beauty again. Anyways. More Thai constellation, I know that one. That's something that I know the name of, yay. 75 euros, I think that's a decent price for that size. There was a lot of Thai constellations. It was very tempting, because if you... Oh yeah, there's a huge one. If you didn't know, that's one of my top wish list plants, but I didn't buy one. I held back. Very proud of it. Another Florida Beauty, quite a large one, and with a very beautiful variegation actually. I don't know, I can't see the price down there. 220? Yeah, that's the price. It is beautiful. Like the leaf shape is slightly more mature. Quite beautiful. No idea what that is. Again, I'm guessing it's some kind of philodendron with yellow variegation. Something aurea, probably. I have no idea. But it's cute. You know, we can still appreciate it. In the back there is a variegated Scindapsus. Is it a jade? Probably. Some kind of variegated epipremnum. We have lots of Scindapsus here. Silver Hero, I think this one is. Monstera adansonii aurea. This I think might be a clarinervium in the back there. Although no, that's price tag. Does not look like clarinervium. Lol. Variegated Monstera stendaliana. No, that one at least. Little baby Alocasia in the back. Some more Ring of Fire. Babies. You can see sprinkled in some slightly more common and less expensive plants. there was a good balance, I feel like, although definitely overall everything was more on the rare and expensive side than on the, yeah, affordable, you know. I think this is Alocasia bambino pink variegated, but I'm not sure. Another variegated Alocasia, not sure. Maybe Philodendron splendid, I think. Variegated Scindapsus of some kind. Yellow variegation though, which I don't think I've seen before. More of this Anthurium and more Monstera aurea variegated. Wow. Lots of variegated Rhaphidophora tetrasperma, which I had no idea was that popular, but there was a lot of it, so it seems like that is quite sought after, probably. I'm not sure what this up there is. An Anthurium, I would guess. Alocasia, I don't know. Camouflage, I can't read that quickly, but something. This is Alocasia amazonica splash variegated. I can read. I saw that. Zebrina aurea. Yeah, that one. 125 euros, you know? It's on the expensive side, but I don't know what these usually go for. I have no idea. Variegated alocasias is not really something I'm looking into at the moment, because I don't think, don't have the capacities for that. Anthurium hookery variegated. I don't even know what the normal Anthurium hookery looks like. Never heard of that, but that is a plant that you could have bought here, I guess. Some Syngonium. Beautiful. Also some slightly funkier things like this up here. Something turtle. Looks cool. No idea. Never seen that. Scindapsus tricolor. This is the kind of thing you usually see on those Instagram posts where it's like heavily edited and you can't even tell what the variegation actually looks like. So that was kind of cool to see. Is this... oh, whatever. Monstera aurea with not a lot of variegation, but I've heard that that's quite light receptive or whatever you want to call it. Some Anthurium doriaki, is that what it is? I think so. That one seems to be quite popular, and also the hybrid of the doriaki with the silver blush, which is very cute, but I did not buy anything like that. The lighting over here was quite bad, but I mean, whatever. We can still see what I'm looking at. Some variegated Monstera adansonii. Lots of half-moon leaves in here. Very sectorial variegation. Very cute. Syngonium tricolor, I think. There was a lot of this as well. It is very, very cute, and I am quite loving my Anthuriums at the moment. And I'm looking to expand the collection, but I'm, you know, that's still on the more expensive side. So I didn't get that, but, you know, putting it on the list probably, like, in my head. More Thai constellation, very minimal variegation on that one, I would say. Forgot what this was. Very yellow though, kind of cool. Mixing up the foliage here. Some Alocasia. Is that the nebula? That name comes to mind when I look at this, but I'm not 100% sure if that's what that is. Lots of them though, and they're in very good condition. Look quite healthy and lovely. Some variegated burl marks, philodendron. I quite like this plant. I think it looks really cool, but only the variegated version really. The normal one doesn't really intrigue me as much, but that one's really pretty. I think this is a white wizard or white princess. White princess? White knight? No, it's white knight or white wizard. I don't know. Yeah, these begonias, which were quite expensive. I don't know about that. I didn't know there was begonias that were like that sought after, but I guess there's a market for everything. I'm just not that into begonias. I have like one, I think. But yeah, these are very cute. Very small pots, but adorable. I would, you know, it's cute. This is more of that philodendron. I swear it's something with cocktail or Milkshake? I don't know. Some variegated syngonium. Is it Rayi? Ah, goddamn. I should learn these things, but I guess it's learning by doing. I will know at some point, but right now you're gonna just have to suffer through me not knowing, and you're probably screaming the names at your screen. But anyways, whatever that, I think it's Philadelphia, Florida Beauty. Monstera Adansonii Mint. A huge thing of Syngonium tricolor thingy. And this purple stuff, whatever that is. And a huge pink princess in the corner. Very cute. There was a plant here in the corner. Yeah, this one. I don't know what genus this even is, but it's very funky looking and it was very silvery and shimmery. Very cute. Moving on to the Aeroflora stand. I will not be knowing what kind of stand it is every time we're at one, but this time I recorded it so we know. This, is it like a Cressula something? I feel like that's what that's called. Hoya, whatever. These people sold moss, little moss containers, which I thought was really cute. If you were into terrariums, probably be quite cool. Marantas, ferns. Ah, I didn't see those ferns. I kind of wanted a fern. What the hell? Goddamn. But, yeah. Lots of more common things, I would say, on this stand, but very nice. Like, kind of, lots of terrarium plants and more fancy things, and not fancy. It was overall all rather common. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry. Hoya australis lisa, just there. I have that. That's cute. Some begonias, also very cute. This, which I thought was super cool for like a terrarium. Someone who has a terrarium, that would be so cute. I thought it was adorable, yeah. Some carnivorous plants as well. Some alocasias, some nepenthes up there. Yeah. Philodendron tordum in the corner. They also had these like little terrarium setups, or whatever you want to call that. These, goddamn, what is it called? Is it that ant plant? I feel like it's that ant plant. Alocasia black velvet, which we're gonna have a closer look at because I did buy one. Hee. There was 2 there. They're quite large plants, lots of leaves on them already. You can see it's gone there for a second, you saw, because I bought it. Anyways, this very, very pillowy and fuzzy begonia, and then the one with the spikies, that's kind of cute. Another variegated alocasia, where I couldn't tell you what it is. Some silver dragon, I know that one. This one's either poly or amazonica, I don't know. Monstera aurea, quite large, but yeah, I don't know. Doesn't seem very established yet, but whatever. I mean, that's not something I'm looking into anyways, but also very small Monstera Thai constellations, which is quite nice, I guess, because it makes it more accessible for people who don't want to spend that much money. Alocasia Friedeck variegated, or like the Friedeck, I guess, which was cute. These ones are the Jacquelines, right? I think that's Alocasia Jacqueline. Babies. More burl marks, I believe. Then all the little Tycons. These go for 30 euros, which I think is pretty good. Quite a nice price. This one had quite nice variegation. Very tempting. All of it was very tempting, but then I would have just only gotten to buy one plant, which I didn't want to do, so I didn't get that. More variegated alocasias, some Monstera Peru, Scindapsus, something variegated. Lots of Friedecks, I believe, right? Yeah, looks like, oh no, is it? No, that's something else. That one's quite cutely variegated though. No idea what it is. But anyways. yeah, some with more variegation, some with less. It was quite cute, and people were decently open to like, what is it, not bargaining, but like negotiating, there we go, the prices of things, like if you bought multiple or something, stuff like that. It's nice. Very itty bitty alocasia friedegg babies. But again, I think it's always nice when people sell very tiny things of a plant, because it makes it cheaper and more accessible for people who don't want to spend that much money and are willing to put in the time to grow it out themselves, you know? Instead of always just selling the big plants and then no one can afford them. Well, not no one, but a lot less people. Anyways, lots of variegated things, very cute things. Mostly Scindapsus, Alocasias, and Syngonium. So some Epipremnum in the back there. Again, as I said, this first bit is a bit more rushed and hectic, but we will calm down in a bit. I'm sorry if this is a little bit difficult to watch. Lots of variegated... what is that? Epipremnum something? Marble? Is it the marble? Marble? I don't know. These plants, which I'm kind of regretting not looking into more here. I don't remember how much they were, but it's that stuff that kind of everyone is getting at the moment, like these more fancy butterfly looking plants. I thought they were really, really cute. Some Monstera dubia and also some Scindapsus mixed in the middle. And then more Scindapsus. And some Marantas. Some things with variegation and others without. Yeah, I just like, you know, all these little cups and propagations. It's so cute to see all of this in one spot. I really enjoyed it. Some philodendron Rio Sport. Rio Sport is what that says. Yes, that is what that said. Then we're moving on to Syngoniums, very pink ones over here. Love that. Very cute. So I think that was, no, is it the milk confetti? Milk something, pink, also plant. I'm not sure what that is up there, but it's growing up little sticks and that's really cute. I love that. Propagate tissue cultures as well. People sold tissue cultures and propagations again. Accessibility, very nice. Is that Esqueleto? That's not Ansonii. I think Monstera Esqueleto maybe. And other things. Yay! So many plants. Woo! Stramanthe in the back, I think, and more of that Rio philodendron, or is it silver stripe? I can't tell. Honestly, couldn't tell you the difference. They all look like Brazil to me, but I know they're not. This was a bit nuts. I forget what this stand is called, but Jesus Christ, look at that. Philodendron bilietiae variegated is what that is. This in the front, I don't know, I've never seen that before. I don't even know the Monstera laniata without variegation. But the huge billies, variegated billies for like 600 euros. Like what? Have you ever, I mean, come on. Come on, guys. Come on. Don't do that. I just, I don't even know what to say to that. Anyways, moving on. Marble something, philodendron, caramel marble is what that says, yeah. That's crazy, dude. What the hell? Black cardinal variegated. I don't even know these ones normally, but they just had these huge variegated plants. Like, what? I've only seen these on, like, Instagram by some, like, one person owning them, you know? And then here they are, like, 50 of them in one spot. Come on. Philodendron violin? What even is that? Congo hybrid variegated? That looks cute. Very shiny leaves. I like that. But yeah, again, I mean, what is even that? These little things I thought were really, really adorable. Like, if I had a bigger budget, I would have gotten one of these. They're so cute. Alocasia bambino variegated, and there's sort of like pink variegation. I really thought those were the shit. We have some Hoya compacta, Carnosa compacta, Burl Marks Fantasy. More of this. Ah, goddamn, I feel is it Rayi or Wayedii? Something like that. Syngonium. Anyways. Ilsemanii. See, I just don't know. And again, we're going back to variegated tetraspermas, which are really cute. Like the Certorial variegation. This is gonna be the new Monstera albo. But then mini albo. Really cute. And more Scindapsus variegated. Like you can see, this whole stand is basically all high budget, very highly variegated plants, but then there's other ones where there's more common things, you know? So yeah, not every stand had like a mixture of things. It's like obviously what that seller specializes on. These Alocasia Fridex, gorgeous, like so stunning. The balance of variegation, chef's kiss, love that. Melanochrysum variegata, or whatever it's called, just variegated, okay, never mind. But very cute. I don't know, this doesn't really thrill me that much, like, I wouldn't want to have that. I just think it looks a little bit like mold or a pest. I don't know. Not my cup of tea, but, you know, to each their own. More of the... God, is it milkshake? Can I see a tag somewhere? It's not milkshake. Is it milkshake? Philodendron. Anyways. Oh, strawberry milkshake. Ha! Close enough. It was really close. Okay, come on. Peru and Florida Beauty, and that thinly leafed thing, I'm not sure what that is. Amplissimum, I see. Okay. See, like the labels are really useful. Monstera Burl Marks Flame, which is cool, I guess. I don't know, that's not something that intrigues me that much. Doesn't seem that exciting, but lots of Florida Beauties, fairly mature leaves. Like, what would you say, like teenagers? These are teenage Burl Marks. What am I saying? Teenage Florida Beauties. There we go. Yeah, very yellow variegated though. Quite cute. And some ZZ plants variegated. That was fun. It's like a one-off, I think. I'm pretty sure I didn't see a single other ZZ plant. Most people don't care about ZZ plants. And I think these are just regular melanochrysums, I think. And then there was a little albo on the left with not very highly, like a not very highly variegated Monstera albo. There we go. This is a lot of talking that I'm gonna do, so excuse it if I degenerate a little bit, but anyways, more Burl Marks over there. I'm not sure what we're even looking at here. Variegated, is it Peperomia Frost? I think it potentially could be, yeah. This is something else. These are all plants. That's a plant, definitely. Yeah, some people sold other stuff. Like here you can see some keychains, very cute. Ficus shiveriana, I believe, there in the back. This is kind of very trendy plant for a while. I don't know, not my cup of tea, but cute, I guess. Variegated Rhaphidophora tetrasperma again. Variegated melanochrysums. Variegated peace lily. Variegated begonias. At some point, there's just too much variegation to look at, and you just can't even process it anymore. Hoya Curtsii? Is that... I think it's Curtsii, right? Anyways, Philodendron Majestic. That's a cool one, I think. I'd never seen that one in person. The silver is quite striking. Some people selling cacti. I mean, you could tell by the mass of people that everyone was drawn to the aeroids, but I thought it was cool that we had some variation with some cacti sprinkled in, or some people selling like vegetables. Like the plants, not actual vegetables. Anyways, these are pretty cool. I lifted one up later. Wait, I think we're about to see that. And these were so heavy. I think this is just genuinely just rocks in there. I guess that's happening later. Anyways, just a green philodendron. What is it called even? Florida green? Oh yeah, that's what it is, I think. Those big alocasia. What's it? Elephant ear, I think. Pretty cool. Syngonium neon. See, here we have some labels so I can actually narrate it, but I guess it's a bit useless because you can just see that yourself. But anyways, lots of propagations. I think that's Rio, Philodendron Rio. More Florida Beauty. And others. Yeah, like, I don't know whose stand this was. I couldn't tell you. Some elbow. Elbows really don't go for that much anymore. Like, you can buy a cutting for like 20 euros, which is good, I think. Accessibility, love that. Philodendron Rio. Whatever that says, you know. More Syngonium, the red spot or tricolor. Oh, is it red spot tricolor? Oops, I didn't know that. Yeah, but lots of them. Pretty cool. One leaf cuttings for 30 euros though. I don't know. I didn't know the Philodendron Rio was that, yeah, I don't know. Expensive, I guess. But we have a lot of little baby plants. And it was cool, like, you know when you go to a regular, not like a proper plant nursery, but just some garden center, and the substrate that you buy the plants in is pretty shite and you have to swap it instantly. You could just tell here that it was people who cared about what substrate the plants were in and all of that. So, you know, like everything, well, not everything, I don't want to generalize, but most of the things that I bought were in substrate that I could leave them in, that was like very high quality, which was cool. Some begonias here. You can see the IKEA greenhouse thingies, which is cool. White Knights for 5 euros, which is not a lot. Tempting, but since that's not currently something I'm like really actively looking for, I didn't want to buy like 50 plants. So I held myself back. A huge Philodendron gloriosum, which is cool. Love that. Huge plants, always cool. More of this variegated stuff. I don't know, the variegation on this isn't that pretty, I think. It's very speckled and it just looks a little bit weird. Baby burl marks, variegated ones. 25 euros. It's not that much, that's fine. Ring of Fire for 15, again. Love that when they sell the baby plants, so it's like less expensive and you can actually get a plant that you want. Always exciting. What is even that? Jose Bueno? Whatever. Bambino variegated with the pink variegation again. Although a lot less variegated than what we saw earlier. But it's still cute. More Rhaphidophora tetrasperma variegated. Do really like the variegation pattern on these. Oop, someone stole one. Oh, there it goes. What's it? Silver Dragon variegated. Interesting. Very interesting. This is just dragon scale, no? Yeah. Dragon scale variegated. That's fun. Love that. Although the variegation isn't very, a lot, if you know what I mean. This is just regular Bambino. It looks like it. I can't, like, Bambino, not Jacqueline, Bambino and Amazonica. I think those are the two that I can't really tell apart. Variegated Sabrinas, always very yellow variegated. It's interesting, but cool. Some Frydek with very speckled variegation. Oh, that one has more. I like that when they have the milky, like not fully white and not green, but something in between. I'm rhyming now apparently, but it's very cute. Philodendron glorious, again some slightly more common things that aren't so expensive. Philodendron McDowell, isn't it Dean McDowell? Maybe there's two different ones. I do not know, but whatever this is, looks like Brillmark. No, what am I saying? Birkin, that's the one. But it looked a bit more pink, so I don't know about that. These are so pretty. What's it called again? Alocasia Mellow? I feel like that's wrong. Couldn't see the tag. Florida Ghost. There's a ghost. And some more Thai constellations. Slightly bigger plants. You can see here the substrate looks quite good. It's exciting. Looks cool. Looks good. Funky. That one's Splendid maybe? Serpens. Whatever this is. Monstera something, apparently. Oh, yes, look at that. They're growing up a little tree. Cute. I think this was the Aquagenera one. Pretty sure it was. I don't know what these are called, because I feel like they have the red... One of these has the red backs and the other one doesn't, and right now both of their names are not in my head, so we're gonna move on. Is that Esqueleto? It looks like it. Monstera Esqueleto. And then a huge... Is it a Splendid? Philodendron Splendid, potentially. Monstera Tycon. And some Anthurium Workianum. Yeah, you can see that there's lots of people. Like, I struggled to actually look at things at times, but as I said, people will, shuffle around and it'll get better in the course of this video. Anthurium Ovicii, more Florida Ghost. Now we're going into a sea of Anthuriums because it's the Aquagenera one, and I will not be able to tell you any names, so be prepared to be frustrated. This is an Anthurium. Yay. 50... oh, does it say? I can read it. Anyways. I think... no, that's not the same thing. Is it? No. Way less silver. This is a new leaf though, I know that, and it's very cute. These were 50 euros. A huge regale, I would guess. But do yell at me in the comments if I'm wrong. I think it's a regale, King Anthurium. Anyways, this is a luxuriance, I know that. Because I'm pretty sure I look at the tag here in a second and I remember it. Yep, there it is. I didn't know these were so silvery, like the older leaf down there. Look how bluish that is. I had no idea. I feel like I remember You Don't Even Grow Here talking about this plant, but I forget what it's called. Becca de la Plants has one of these. Like, why is that something I remember, but I don't remember what it's called? It's stupid. They had some huge ones at the top here. But we're gonna move on to the baby ones. Is that Clarinervium? It potentially could be, but I do not know. It's a plant. There's plants, lots of plants, mainly Anthurium. Yeah, so those are Anthurium, and that's, oh, there's more Anthurium. Look at that, that's an Anthurium. More Anthurium. Oh, no, that's a Ring of Fire. Oh, that's an Anthurium. More Anthurium over there, and if we look over here, there's another Anthurium. Yes. That's the Ring of Fire. That's not an Anthurium. I know that. We're gonna get through this, okay? I'm trying here. I don't know what kind of value I'm bringing to this. Probably none, but anyways. Is this on the... oh, it's the Spiritus Sancti, isn't it? Philodendron Spiritus Sancti, I think. Yeah, I feel like that's right. 80 euros for this itty bitty baby plant. I need to look up what this looks like mature, because I do not know what it looks like, and I don't see why it's not expensive. More Ring of Fire, Glorious or Gloriosum, I believe. Varicosum, I know that one. Yay! Anthurium something something. ... question mark. 45 for this Varicosum. Sus. Lots of Anthurium. I think there is Anthurium Regal, this one. King Anthurium. The one that Good Growing has looks like that, so I'm gonna guess that that's what it is. Don't know what that is though, or this. That's cute. New leaf. Some kind of luxuriance hybrid over here, I think. This. Like the velvet ones, they all look the same. I can tell it's not a Clarinervium, but I don't know what that is. That looks like Warwickrianum, but maybe it's a hybrid. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, they all... But I guess people would say that about other plants where I can tell the difference, so I just need to look at them more. But anyways, I didn't know Equigenera sold these sort of like baby... Is that tissue cultures? Yeah, it is. Baby tissue cultures, but those are cute. Little baggies. Looks like a little treat. I think that's cute. Another big Anthurium that I couldn't tell you the name of. Lots of little orchids too. Orchids. Some mounted to bark. Cool. Cute. Love that. A little bit of, you know, something else in this sea of absolutely stunning Anthuriums. Yeah. Another Anthurium. Would you look at that? This one? Ooh, I don't know what that is, but that one looks different at least. But I don't know what it is. Oopsies. With the hybrids as well, everything just gets so confusing. I think this would be crossed with Luxuriance. That one looks like it has the Luxuriance texture. This again, they all look very similar. I feel like I'm missing like one name of an Anthurium and then I could piece this all together, but I don't know it. What does that say? Anyways, I was too slow to read it. Cutes though, very cutes. Moving on, Epipremnum variegated. More Syngoniums, Ficus shiveriana, I believe. Monstera standoliana. Very oddly looking Syngoniums in the front, not sure what that is. That's the Bambino, I think, the Alocasia in the top left. It's more narrow. Actually, maybe I can tell the difference. We'll see. I feel like when I see them side by side, I would be able to say it. And this one looks like Bambino to me. Variegata.de it says there on the table, so I guess that's what we're looking at right now. They're plants. More variegated Epipremnum. A huge something. Is that Standoliana? It potentially could be. Yeah, I think it is. Monstera standoliana. $80? That's not a lot. It's a huge plant. Philodendron majestic on a little cork. Not cork. Something fiber pole. What is it called? Looks like coconut fiber. Is that a word? Is that something that exists? That's what it looks like to me. I'm gonna call it that. Lots of philodendron, more tetrasperma, although not variegated. This, which we've also encountered a couple times and I still don't know what it is. That's Anthurium clarinervium on the right. Varicosums here. Very fuzzy petioles. Oh yeah, this is where, yeah. We're at jungle leaves. This one. We're gonna see something cool in a second. Trust me, just trust me, okay? They had substrate too. Hoya Curtii, which is something I really, really want. But they do, like this one's 20 euros and it didn't look 100% healthy, so I was like, eh. But I do like it. I think this is a Pubicalic Splash. Another Curtii. Philodendron. I knew it once, but I don't anymore, so whatever. Scindapsus trubii moonlight, I think. And this is, I think, an Anthurium even, I'm not sure. Hoya carnosa, or no, is it like the princess something? Some kind of Hoya, anyways. Gloriosum? Yeah, it's crawling, it's Gloriosum. Alocasia silver dragon, very big ones. I hope mine does one day look like that. And Florida green, and then over here we have something exciting. That is a philodendron prince of orange, which is something that has been on my wish list for many months. Yeah, you can see me here going, oh wow, this one, yay. That's something that I like. I'm looking through them here. They're quite small. They were 12 euros, I believe. But I saw it and I was like, it looks gorgeous. They're in good condition. The substrate they're in looks really good. There's lots of cocoa coir in there. Not cocoa coir. Bark chunks. Thingies, whatever. They look good. So I think this one is the one. Front left. Yeah, I think this is the one. I'm gonna... You're coming home with me. On the left we have more Alocasia black velvet. But I think we're gonna take a break here for a second because I'm buying this real quick. Or I just have it in my hand, never mind. Capria, I think. And then Bambino again, I believe. This plant that grows upside down, I forget what it's called, but it's kind of cool. Yeah, so we cut here because I bought that plant. But moving on. A little propagation station. Very cutesy. Lots of Marantas. The one with the red, I'm not sure what that's called. Florida Ghost. Very white leaves on this. Kind of nuts that there's like so many of them and they're still alive, but I guess someone's taking good care of these. I think that was Cebu Blue, or no, Hyperplemnum. No, I think that was Cebu Blue. Monstera Adansonii Mint, I believe, is what that one is. Rhaphidophora was some kind of interesting variegation. Is it like an Aurea? It looks different than the other ones we had. Variegated Adansonii, an Aurea Syngonium. What is that? I do not know what that is. Some things growing up little poles. Syngonium. What did that even say? I tried to read it, but I can't. Anyways. Going back to the Aurea. I know that one. Know what that's called. Yay. Burl marks. Variegated. Again. Ooh. Exciting. Good little babies. I think that one on the left is an Alocasia nebula. But I don't know. I'm not sure. Mojito. I know that one. Ring of Fire. Oh my god, I can feel my energy going away. Maybe I should take a break. I've been talking for like 45 minutes. Lol. But maybe we can do it. We got this. I don't know how much more, but we got this. Philodendron Ring of Fire. There we go. Babies. I think this is Prince White Knight or something. Philodendron Brantianum, some Alocasias. This one in the front is a really gorgeous one and I forget what it's called, so we're gonna move on. This isn't Capria, it's something else, but anyways, I think this was the stand from the plant shop, but just in German, those words. I think that's what they're called. Florida Ghost, Philodendron Gloriosum, maybe? Maranta Lemon Lime and Monstera Skeletto. I know those. Don't worry about it. There is some Monstera Stendaliana, some variegated Epipremnum, philodendron. I have that plant. What the hell? Rhaphidophora decursiva. That one. Huge melanochrysums. Are these melanochrysums? No, that's not. Is it? It could be. I don't know. Philodendron no. Majestic. That one. Oh my god. Everything's jumbled in my head. I can't focus. White wizard. Did that say? What did that say? Was that 20 euros? They were very nicely variegated. I can't tell what that says. Am I stupid? I think that says 20. That's cool, I guess. More Esqueleto Monsteras and a Ring of Fire. Is that Jose Bueno? Yeah, philodendron. This very silvery Maranta caught my eye in a couple of the shops, but I'm not sure what it's called. It's cutesy though, like it. These were, I believe, maybe silver blush anthuriums, little seedlings. Over here we have some Monstera Adansonia variegata again, and some Philodendron Majestic, Florida Beauty, and Florida Green. There we go, I got it. More anthuriums, some little Adansonii. We have some variegated. Oh no, that's not what I thought it was, but it was variegated for sure. Some Zabrina, huge anthuriums, which again I can't add anything to because I don't know them. More Syngonium anthuriums, which, I mean, that's not Clarinervium, but is it silver blush? I don't think so. Is it the Doriakii? Doriaki? Anyways, I don't know. Sorry. These like long-leaved ones, that's not a Warwickrianum. I forget what the other one's called, but it has a name. That's for sure. Epipremnum, it said in the front what it was, but we panned away too quickly, so I couldn't tell you right now. These look like long lives. Is it Amplissimum? Amplissimum? I think that's what it is, actually. Wow. Genius. Whatever that huge plant is, gorgeous. Is it a bird? No, it's not a bird of paradise. That is different. I don't know what that is. Some white wizard, some Florida Beauty, lots and lots of philodendrons. That one's no, that's not what that is. What is that? I don't know. I forget. Syngonium tricolor, the Wayadii or Wayai again. I don't know, but invariegated again. More begonias. These are cutesy. 20 bucks, which I think is okay for what it is. I believe these are quite sought after. Very cute. Cute little pot. So anyways, lots of those. Some begonia over here again. I'm not sure which kind of one this is. Again, begonias, not my... No. My kind of thing, let's say. This one. I feel like this is the thing that Wildfern has, but I forget what it's called. It's kind of very silvery one. I think Wildfern has one of these as well. This is how I learn the plant names. So the first level is knowing which YouTuber has them, and then the next level is remembering what it's actually called. These are on sale for 5 euros. There's some Horialinearis, which I thought was cute, but there's like two little baby itty bitty cuttings. And I wasn't looking to spend that much money on a plant right now, but that is what it is. A Curtsii Splash? Curtsii? I'm not sure. in here more, and a Hoya Wilbur Graves. I know that one. Let's go. Which is very cute. I do think that's a very cool Hoya because the leaves are so thick, and then like it has this silvery splashy variegation. It's very, very cool. I love that plant. But I'm trying to figure out Hoya care first with my Australis Lisa that I already have, and then I will expand later, you know. But like if there was one here for like, I don't know, €3 that was decently established, I probably would have bought it. But all we have here is like, I mean, €5 is still not a lot, but it's like a bit more than I was willing to spend. And also they're very tiny plants, so I feel like the chance of me murdering them is quite high, you know. I think this is another Wilbur Graves, I believe. This is something else though, and I couldn't tell you what it was. But lots of Hoyas, very cute little pots of propagations. Again, there's sales going on. I think, is that another Wilbur Graves that's like for €10? Whatever. Anyways, they're very tiny, not very well established plants, so that's what kind of threw me off of these. Another Curtsii, variegated, but again, you can see it's a very itty bitty plant. And then over here we had this one, which I did genuinely consider. I think it was €5 for this little baby starter, which has a new growth point. It's a Hoya Croniana Splash. Why did I say Curtsii the whole time? It's Croniana. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry. Which I do want to have. Like, that's one Hoya that I think will be the next one that I get, probably. If it's not the Wilbur Graves. But yeah. In the end, I had already bought 3 plants at this point, and I was like, this is kind of my limit. I don't really want to. So I didn't, which I think is good. It was a good choice, but yeah. I do apologize for probably the infuriation you experienced with me calling it a Hoya Curtsii this whole time, even though it's a Hoya Croniana, and I did know that, but I guess them both starting with a K jumbled up in my brain somehow. This Syngonium, very shiny. I don't no idea what that is. Yes, so moving on. We have, is it a Jopii? I feel like that's what that is. Monstera Thai constellation again, Florida Beauty. You can see a pattern of lots of Tycons, Florida Beauties, variegated Rhaphidophora tetrasperma definitely as well. Let me think, what else do we have? Like a lot of, I think Melanochrysum as well. I mean, that's just a good plant, I guess. Yeah, I think these are the main ones that occurred, like were very reoccurring on like every single one of the seller's little thingies, whatever you call it. More Jopii, I think that one is. Very funky leaf shape. I think it's kind of cool, but not my cup of tea, I would say. Oh yeah, and Anthuriums, I guess. Also lots. Philodendron serpens. Harmony plants is the stand we're on right now. Yay, love that. Yeah, lots of Philodendron serpens. Very cute, but I'm not sure if that's the kind of thing that I want to add to my collection at the moment, so I didn't. Again, Thai constellations. I didn't see the price there, but I think they were decently priced. I don't remember. More Maranta Lemon Lime, which I already have, so moving on. They also sold cuttings, which I thought was cool. There's a huge Monstera Albo over here. Oh, I think the shine is because they were recently sprayed with something. Like the Albo also looked very shiny when it shouldn't have. Is it a Warwickrianum hybrid? That seems like the leaves are too wide to be regular Warwickrianum. Anyways, Esqueleto, Rhaphidophora, Tetrasperma, variegated again. Like I said, I think those 3, like Tycons, Florida Beauty, variegated Tetraspermas were the most reoccurring ones. But I already said that, so anyways, there was another Aurea. I think that's maybe a Warwickrianum seedling. Not sure. I think this is just a Florida green, but with very mature leaves, potentially, or I could be wrong. Who knows? This one again, this leaf shape is a specific kind of philodendron, and I just can't remember it. So, anyways, again, this plant that I believe you don't even grow here has, but I don't know what it's called. It's an anthurium, I think. Pretty sure it's an anthurium. Florida Ghost, unfurling a very white leaf. This very oddly round something, but I'm not sure what that is. Don't even know what genus that is. Is it an anthurium? It's very odd. I think it's an anthurium. The sort of rounded off... What's it called? Is it a synops? No, that's not what it is. Sinus? I think that's what it is. Burl marks, variegated, philodendron, some kind of alocasia, cute, small baby alocasia. I'm losing my mind, but I'm gonna go through this. I did also lose my mind while I was there at this point. Like, it had been a long time. Like, this is already edited down to solely the plant bits, and we're at like, what? Almost an hour. I spend a lot of time here. These are philodendron glorious or gloriosum, something like that. Yeah, lots of those. A little arrangement. This again, which what's it? Culculata aurea alocasia. Never seen that before. It's very yellow. That's interesting. Like a not Maranta, philodendron lemon lime or whatever it's called. Just lime, something like that. But it looks like that, so that's cool. Some pink princess with very minimal variegation, but still cute. Very nice dark leaves. I just like that the petioles of them are very like deep pink, you know? Oh, I guess there's more variegation on that side. Lol, never mind. I take back what I said. Again, some more propagation that they were selling. Propagations. There we go. This is a white knight or a white wizard. I don't think I check. Yeah, I don't. Of course not. Philodendron brantianum, another melanochrysum with very large mature leaves. I'm not sure what's in these little greenhouse setups. Yeah. Did it say gigantum or something? Sorry, sometimes it's a bit choppy, so it probably looks like I'm being an idiot for not being able to read what I hold up, but like the version that I'm seeing right now and like voiceovering isn't as clear, you know, with what I can see. It's a bit choppy because my PC runs on potato energy. Syngonium aurea again, which is quite cute. I have an elbow but not an aurea. I do think it's quite cool to have the range of being able to have like white variegation or yellow variegation. But yeah, more Ficus shiveriana. It's interesting that like every plant YouTuber bought this over the course of like a month, and then now I don't know, I haven't heard much about them again. Lots of alocasias. Syngonium batik, I believe. This little baby. Do I actually look at what it's called? I would love to know what that's called. Please show it. Of course not. Of course. So we're just... Is it a nebula? No, I've called like 10 other things of alocasia nebula. And it clearly isn't that. Silver... Oh, what? I'm a genius. Silver nebula. My god. I need an award. I'm so good at this YouTube thing. Wow. Alocasia Jacqueline, definitely. I know that one. There we go. But see, this shiny one is what I would have thought was a nebula. And then I guess that's wrong. So, anyways. Luxurians ex specie Anthurium. You could have read that yourself, but I'm over here to help you out and just read it out for you, so you don't actually have to look at what I'm showing. Isn't that great? This Anthurium, which is definitely an Anthurium, you know, it's just there. There was a Luxuriance, I know that one. There it is. I've learned that. I feel like my Anthurium knowledge did expand quite a lot with this experience, because I looked at them and like what the hybrids were and all of that. Before I had never really like even looked at all these different kinds of Anthuriums and like even tried to remember what they were, you know? But now I've like seen a lot. I know the Bessier. I don't know what that looks like actually. I know what the Luxuriance looks like. I know what the Warcrianum looks like. I know what the Clarinervium looks like. I know what the Silver Blush looks like and what the Doriaceae looks like. I think that's probably where it stops, if I'm not forgetting something, but that's improvement. That's a lot more than I would have been able to say like 3 weeks ago before I went here. And also with this voiceover, I guess I'm relearning it, you know, really cementing that into my head. I don't know why I'm doing an essay on me learning Anthuriums. So we're gonna get back to the plants, I think. That's probably good, yes. Variegated alocasias, lots of them. I think it's dragon scale, I believe. Yeah, I think so. Yep. This, more greenhouse setup things, which is, and I don't know. Another pink variegated bambino. Cutesy. I like that one. Like, I'm liking that. Pink variegation is so cool. Yeah, here again, there's €25 Montserrat elbow cuttings for sale, which is a good price. Like, I'm glad that these went down so much in price. I got my little baby plant for, I believe, €20, which was an established plant, but the leaf size was nowhere near what that just was. Again, majestic as well. I do like when people sell cuttings. It's the same reason that I like when people sell baby plants, where it just all goes back to the accessibility and, you know, just want to share the love of these plants, and making that, again, accessible for people is super cool. Like, that's so cool. Splendid? Alocasia? Philodendron Splendid, I'm fairly certain. With a new leaf there in the cuttings section. Tiny constellations. Like, I know these plants, but talking about them so many times, all of them, it's like, I already mentioned this, but it's jumbling my head. It's alright. Don't have to say it 10 times. Sorry about that. Anthurium warwickwianum seedlings for €12. I think that's pretty cool. I would like an Anthurium warwickwianum, but I'm not certain enough that I would be able to make that live to spend €12 on it, if you know what I'm saying. I know €12 isn't like the world, but it's also, you know, for a uni student who doesn't have, well, I guess I have a job, but anyways. Moving on. Rambling. Philodendron serpens, babies. Baby. Those are cute. Was it Forgetii? Oh yeah, that's another one. Anthurium Forgetii. But I'm not sure I could distinguish what that one looks like right now. In my head, I don't know what it is. Oh, here's where I lift up the thing. Like, I tried to lift this up, and it was so heavy. Like, you can see my thumb struggle. I didn't know it would be that heavy. There's just genuine rocks in there. So I guess you can fucking see that that's there, but I thought it was just top dressing and there would be soil underneath, but it was just rocks. And it was so heavy. I wasn't ready for that. It was embarrassing. I almost dropped it. Anyways, that, we saw that at the very beginning, that plant, but I have by now, in fact, forgotten what it's called. But it's a philodendron and it's variegated, so anyways. Prince of Orange, or just Orange Princess, actually. If you read the freaking tag, it would say Orange Princess. Emerald? Was that emerald? I have a red emerald. It's probably nowhere near as cool as that, but anyways. Little propagations. I think this is a Rio actually, and it's a little propagation for €7, so that's kind of cool because we saw earlier that these are apparently very expensive for some reason. I think that's a Billietier variegated. Billy, pretty sure. Very funky variegation on this Adansonii. We have... I don't even know what I'm looking at right now. There's too much going on. Florida Beauty, that one. I know that one. Let's go. €180 for that one. Rainbow Orange. Syngonium Rainbow Orange. That's kind of a sick name. What? Redintus? What does that even say? I don't know. That plant. Adansonii, a little bit deformed, but very cute anyways. This is a philodendron of some kind, but I wouldn't know a thing about what it's called. Star Peru, variegated. I know that one. Let's go. I'm just gonna, like, not beat myself up about not knowing anything. I think that's the best way to go about this. Epipremnum marble something. I'm fairly certain because I just watched a video by Wild Fern where she repotted that plant. I'm pretty sure that's the same one. This one says Dark Magnificum ex Indo. What the hell did that say? I don't know. Magnificum, that's another one. I feel like I should know that. Can just look at the little pictures. That's so helpful. So that's a Magnificum. That's good to know. In my head, I guess that was probably the one that we saw so many times, but they were a bit more elongated, the leaves, than the Magnificum is here. So I'm not sure. This is the Silver Blush Elixir, or is it just a Silver Blush? No. Oh, Crystallinum X Silver Blush. What the hell? I messed it up. God damn it. See, I would have guessed the wrong thing. Anyways, doesn't matter, but it's Crystallinum X Silver Blush. Just cute. This, which I think is Monstera. Is it the Amplissimum? Maybe. Bessier Af X Forgetier White Stripe. My god, there's just too many names. Like, they all seem familiar actually, but can't distinguish the actual mature plants at all. None, like, not even trying to with the seedlings, but like even the mature plants, I wouldn't know a thing. I wouldn't. We had some very, very beautiful Alocasia friedex over here. Very high variegation. Not sure how sustainable that is for the plant itself, but it is very beautiful to look at. Some pothos, more Philodendron majestic. Pearl marks, variegated again. Although first we're gonna look at the majestic because it's very silvery and cutesy. And then yeah, here's the pearl marks. Variegated Syngonium milk or just confetti without the milk actually. Yeah, very cutesy, and lots of things growing in moss, which is cute. Brentianum, whatever that is, a very narrow one. Is this Alocasia Mickey Mouse or something? Mickey? I feel like it's called something like this, but I'm not 100% sure. Sorry about the camera work here. No excuses, it just sucks a bit. Sorry, I guess. What is that again? Sylvaticum. Piper Sylvaticum? Yep, there we go. It's cool. Then we have this table of tissue cultures. There's a lot of them here. I think there was mainly Thai constellations. I think these were maybe them. I've never seen tissue cultures in person before, and I didn't know that, like, is it supposed to look like this? There's a lot of, like, rotty looking roots and also leaves. I don't know. Not so sure about that one, pal. But it still looks cool, and I still think it's a cool concept to just be able to grow tissue cultures. Oh yeah, these are the Thai constellations actually. And then over here we have some other thing Philodendron Princess Marble. White Princess. Like, I don't know how people grow out tissue cultures. I've never tried this sort of thing. Like, can you just transplant them into soil? I mean, I would assume so, but yeah, I don't know. I forget what this is. Is this just an elbow? Can't tell. It's too tiny and I don't think I recorded the label that's on there. Some healthy looking roots in this one, however. I wonder what kind of like substance is in there. There's probably a lot of people that know a lot more about that than I do, but anyways, some caladium, colocasia, whatever that is. Syngonium red spot or something. I think these are just pink princesses with low variegation. Some succulents. This very large melanochrysum. I believe it's a melanochrysum or a splendid, but it's huge, so that's really cool. I think it's a melanochrysum because the leaves are so narrow. I believe that's what that is. I thought it was funny here that in that pot of the huge melanochrysum there's just this little baby leaf. That's funny. I thought that was funny. More Tycons. It was definitely a good thing to look at everything first and compare prices. Like, for example, my black velvet, I wish I hadn't bought for the price I bought it for. There was like tiny baby plants somewhere else that were a lot less, and I don't mind growing things from small to big. But, whatever, you know? Yeah. Anyways, moving on. Oh yeah, I was saying that because of the Tycons, because I'm pretty sure there was ones where you could have gotten a lot better deal than from other sellers, you know? But, yes. These Dandeliana? No. Whatever that is. Oh yeah, this is where we are now. This is what I meant. There is on the left, well, these are dragon scale, I believe, just regular dragon scales. But then, well, actually I'm not looking at that yet. I'm getting ahead of myself. Sorry. Philodendron Brazil, I think this is just the regular one. Oh, I guess the difference is that this is yellow variegation and then the Rio has white variegation. Wow, the more you know. I'm so smart. Oh yeah, and here is the black velvet little baby for like €3. And I paid like 15 for the huge one, which, you know, those are both fair prices, but I just wish I had waited and bought a tiny one instead. Because then I would have only spent 3 instead of €15. But, you know, too late and whatever. Moving on. I think those were pink princesses. We had some variegated string of hearts, which is tempting to me, but I had a tiny pot like this once, which died on me, so I'm thinking when I do get a variegated string of hearts, I want to get a bit of a bigger pot, so it has a higher chance of living. Brantianum, Yanamanamum. I don't know, that plant just doesn't intrigue me that much. I've seen so many people grow it up poles where just they don't upsize at all. And then trailing, it's not that cute of a plant. I don't know. I think it's similar to the melanochrysum, where it's like the idea of it is cool, but in reality it doesn't grow very well for a lot of people, and I don't think I would be an exception. So anyways, very quick, I don't know what we're even looking at. Oh, okay. Syngoniums, Monsteras, Melanochrysum, cute little baby with new leaves. Leaves? There we go. Florida Beauty, what a beauty. And a lot of Hoyas again. There really, overall, was not a lot of Hoyas, but there was like maybe 1 or 2 sellers that had a decent variety of them, but nothing crazy. Like, I don't know, I thought people would maybe, like, I don't think there was any like actually rare Hoyas or anything funky there, whereas for the aeroids there was like obviously a shitload of aeroids, and then also like a lot of rare aeroids. Say rare aeroids 5 times fast. I think this is Ben's jungle. I'm not sure, but they do a lot of terrarium plants and little ferns. But obviously, as I don't have a terrarium, I'm interested. They're very cutesy. I love this little plant on the right there that I'm looking at. I don't know what that is, but it's very cute. But I didn't like get anything. Some Scindapsus, and then there was this like, I think there was some underwater plants even. Anyways, another jump. More variegated Tetrasperma. There's my, I'm sorry for the bag just kind of floating in here, but I couldn't not do that, unfortunately. I tried. But yeah, I think we're nearing the end of this. Plumbastic, as it said there. Tissue cultures. Spiritus Sancti. You can read that yourself, I guess. I don't know why I'm reading that out. It's very apparent, but I guess, yeah. Anyways. Oh, Acacia portora? What is that? Never heard of that. Homolomina. I know that, but these are also different things. An Alocasia frydek. Some very gorgeous variegation. This one too, I love this leaf that I'm looking at here. It's very cute. Someone came to swoop it up in a second, I think. Yep, that was a bit awkward. Oh, I cut it out. Never mind. That didn't happen. I don't know what you're talking about. Florida Beauty, very small, but that little leaf looks very, very beautiful. It's very cutesy. Some more Hoyas. Is it a Wayedii? Feel like it is. Potentially could be, yeah. Carnosa. No. Princess something. I don't know. I'm sorry. I do not know. Here again, my bag is just floating around in there, but it's a little bit unavoidable. I was trying. Sorry. Florida Ghost babies. Very juvenile little leaves, but very cutesy. I like them. I think it's very cute. I don't think I have the right conditions to grow that plant. Don't think I have enough light for it to be happy. Australis Lisa. Very cutesy. Mine's pushing 2 more leaves at the moment. Although that looks very different actually. Maybe that's not an... But maybe it's just more juvenile. I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't know why I'm talking. Tie constellations. Like these are... I don't know. Like I do like the Tycon like this. Like obviously that's the basic look it has, just the speckles, but I like it when there's also some sectoral variegation like mixed in with that, or like that milky variegation. I know that those are obviously more expensive because they're funkier, I guess, but I like those Tycons. If I ever did get one, I think I would try to get one that looks like that. More anthuriums. What do we have here? Dark form Forgetii Dark from X Bessie AF, which we did see earlier already, so I guess that's a popular hybrid, I'm assuming. Yeah, substrate looks good. I don't know, there's not really much I can comment on here because I don't know anything. Although you sold some huge clear pots, which is cool. Clear pots are always good, love that. Oh my god, I just remembered something. Wow, I'm an idiot. Well, we'll get to it later. What's this? I think I show in a second. That is very cute. Like the pink veination, love that. But like, I need to know these abbreviations to know what that is. HUXRC. What even is that? This is Ace of Spades. I know that. Ethereum Ace of Spades. Or I don't know that, but I'm assuming because AOS, and that's a Ethereum that I know, so I'm gonna just assume that that's an Ace of Spades. Love these little greenhouse cup things, very cute. been tempted to buy this sort of thing before, but for now I've held off. I can just put 2 cups on top of each other and it's cheaper. Ethereum Dorayaki, although, or it's not Dorayaki, it's just Dorayaki. I think that just looks like a silver blush. I'm sorry to this man. I don't know. Anyways, Florida Beauty again. Oh, what? That's not... Huh. Well, I wasn't quick enough in reading that, but it's not Florida Beauty apparently, so that's interesting. I think this is Variegated Billy again. This begonia, I think, is really cool. Like, that looks cool. Some Tridescanthia. Anthurium. Is it Forgetii? I think that could be Forgetii. We've seen that one now, and I think it could be that. Whatever that says, I don't know. More little Anthuriums. Yeah. Anthuriums, more Anthuriums. Could be Forgetii, could be literally anything else. Not anything else, but a lot of other things also. I think it's a Forgetii. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just say that that's a Forgetii because I need to start somewhere. So that's gonna be a Forgetii. Yeah, I mean, I think the most exciting things we've gone over, like I've been looking at plants for quite a while, and I always, well, I was trying to like map out the room. Like I went around the very outside of the hall, or like this big room first, and then I started to do the middle bits. But I think the most exciting things were on the outside. This was labeled as a sad plant, which I thought was odd because it looks fine to me. I don't know what the price was though. Maybe I should have looked at that. Could have been a cool addition. But I guess I was at my limit already anyway, so I didn't look at it on purpose, I think. This is a sad plant. Like, what is that? Or isn't it supposed to look like that? I don't know what that is. Oh yeah, it's this one again. Do we actually see what it's called? Come on. Oh, no we don't. It's so pretty though. I've seen on Instagram lots of pictures of this plant and I really like it. Lots of velvety begonias. I do want to build like a terrarium thing. I have like a fishbowl which I wanted to set up as a terrarium, but I just ended up using it to quarantine my Monstera elbow because it has thrips, so that had to get delayed and still does because I don't know if it's thrip free at this point. Anyways, yeah, the energy is a bit out of me right now. I'm really sorry, but oh, pots. That's cute. That was cute pots, like overall. Like some people were selling like accessories, you know, like pots or moss poles, 3D printed poles, pots. I already said that. Nursery pots, things like that, or fertilizers even. Yeah, I mean just anything that a plant lover's heart desires, I guess. Wow, I'm so poetic today. Capria, I think. Alocasia capria, I believe. My green, what does that say? Rarities? My green rarities, yeah. So that's where we are right now. They sell Kiki paste. I've heard of that, but I forget what it is, to be honest. Is it like to root things? I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, isn't that what people put on like aerial roots of monsteras and then, or not even just of monsteras, but pretty sure that's what that is. Sorry about my finger being in the screen there for a second, but we got over that. Lots of Anthurium seeds. That was a like very tiny baby ones. It's very cute. Blue papilli. Oh my, papillilanthus. What? Can't even pronounce. I'm so lost. Anthuriums are just too overwhelming. I can't get into it. Well, I'm getting into it, but I can't right now. It's too much. little baby seed packs though, they are really cute. I like that, like the little containers. Like this is why I keep all my takeout containers, because that's what I want to do. It looks so cute. But yeah, it's gonna be a long time until I have Anthurium seeds. But yeah, that's basically all of the plants looked through, so let's move on to the haul bit. So, I am back home here now, and we're gonna have a look at what I bought. So this is my Alocasia Black Velvet, which I bought for 15 euros off the Plantiflora, I believe it was called, shop stand. It is quite a decently large plant, and I'm super duper excited to grow it. We also have the Philodendron Prince of Orange. I've already touched on that when I saw it. This has just been on my wish list for a long time, and I finally got a little baby. This was 12 euros, if I remember correctly. Yeah, very cutesy, love that one. And then we have this Anthurium clarinervium seedling, which was 4 euros. So this is my first Anthurium, has a new leaf on the way. It's very cutesy and I'm super excited to grow it. But yeah, that's basically going to be the end of this video. There's going to be more videos about these 3 plants coming up, but that was it. I hope you enjoyed. I know my commentary wasn't like groundbreaking, but I try my best, you know. So I hope you did enjoy. Like, subscribe, comment, check my socials if you feel like it, if you want to, all that stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna see you in the next one, hopefully. Bye bye.